Stop frying eggs the traditional way. Today, I'm going to share a clever tip for frying eggs in an air fryer. You'll end up with eggs that are softer and creamier, with a beautifully golden, runny yolk and a perfectly round shape. First, I prepare a heat-resistant bowl. Pour a little water into the bowl, just enough to cover the bottom. Next, I gently crack an egg into the bowl, keeping the yolk intact. This is a crucial step to ensure the yolk remains soft and smooth after cooking. Then add a pinch of salt. The salt helps the egg whites hold their shape and prevents the eggs from cracking during cooking. Once everything is ready, I place the bowl in the air fryer. Then cook for about 10 minutes at 200 degrees. When the time is up, the egg whites will be lightly set, while the yolk remains soft and smooth. When the egg is done, carefully remove the bowl, as it will be hot. You'll see the smooth, soft egg whites gently cradling the golden yolk. It looks beautiful and appetizing. This dish pairs perfectly with toasted bread, salad, or vegetables. With this method, it takes just 1 to 2 minutes to achieve perfectly poached eggs that are both tender and creamy, while retaining their nutritional value. This is the ideal way to enjoy a quick, convenient, and healthy breakfast. Tip 2. Eggs and onions. To start, I prepare 1 onion and finely chop it. Next, I turn on the stove. Add a little oil to the pan, and once the oil is hot, I add the onions and stir well. I cook over low heat until the onions gradually become translucent and release a fragrant aroma. Meanwhile, I grate 1 potato. Once the onions are tender, I add the potato and continue to stir fry over low heat. To make the dish even more delicious, I slice about 120 grams of bacon into strips. Then add it to the pan to stir fry with the onions and potato. Cook for another 2 to 3 minutes until all ingredients are fully cooked and well combined. While waiting, I crack 3 eggs into a large bowl and whisk them thoroughly. Then I add 3 tablespoons of flour and continue mixing until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Once the ingredients in the pan are cooked, I pour the entire mixture into the bowl of eggs and stir well with a spoon. The dish needed some greens, so I chopped some scallions, then added them to the egg mixture. To make the dish richer and more aromatic, I grate a little cheese into the bowl. Before the final mix, I season with 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, a pinch of black pepper to enhance the flavor. Then continue mixing with a wooden spoon. Now, I place the pan on the stove, add a little oil, and spread it evenly across the pan's surface. Then, I pour the entire mixture into the pan and spread it out to form a large pancake. I cover the pan and cook over low heat for about 8 to 10 minutes until the bottom is golden brown. While we wait, let's watch a short kitten video. Next, I place a plate over the pan and flip the pancake over to cook the other side. I cover the pan and continue frying for about 5 to 7 minutes until the pancake is evenly cooked on both sides. When you lift the lid, you'll see a golden, fragrant pancake, soft on the inside and slightly crispy on the outside. I transfer the pancake to a plate. And cut it into bite-sized pieces. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Tip 3. Eggs and bread. First, I prepare 3 slices of bread and place them in a bowl. Next, I pour about 150 milliliters of milk into the bowl and use a spoon to mash the bread until it's completely soft and well mixed with the milk. Then, I crack 2 eggs into a large bowl, being careful not to break the yolks. Using a spoon, I gently scoop the yolks into smaller bowls. I'll set aside 2 bowls of egg yolks for another step, then I'll take the bowl of egg whites. I pour the egg whites into the bowl with the bread. Then add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a pinch of black pepper. I mix the mixture thoroughly until all ingredients are well combined. Next, I grate 1/2 a peeled sweet potato and add it to the bowl. The sweet potato adds natural sweetness and a softer texture to the dish. I finely chop some green onions and add them to the mixture. I continue mixing everything until the mixture is uniform. Now, I place the pan on the stove, add a little cooking oil, and spread it evenly across the pan's surface. I scoop half of the mixture into the pan and shape it into a square, similar to a slice of bread. Then, I do the same with the remaining mixture. I cover the pan and cook over medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes until the bottom is cooked and set. Then, I gently flip the pancake with a spatula to cook both sides evenly and cook for another 2 minutes. While we wait, let's watch a short kitten video. Next, I flip the pancake back to its original side. It's great to connect with you all from around the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Then pour the egg yolk into the center of each pancake. I cover the pan again and cook for another 2 minutes over low heat until the yolk is just set, still retaining its creamy, soft texture. When you lift the lid, you'll see a golden brown pancake on the outside, soft on the inside, with the yolk in the center looking incredibly tempting. So today, we've spent some very creative moments together in the kitchen. How did you like it? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. Your support is what motivates me to keep sharing more simple, healthy cooking tips every day. Goodbye, and see you in the next videos.